Discipline is the instant obedience to all orders, self-reliance, respect for authority, and teamwork. Sir, I want to apologize because the live on the other one got delayed. So now we're live on both. Forgive me over here, all right? So the point is, the real definition is, or the best definition would be, discipline is doing what you need to do when you need to do it, whether you feel like it or not. With that said, I'm exhausted. I got a little bit of sleep last night and had a busy day. Went to the gym early, got in about an hour, up some upper body stuff, and then I went back and ran 6 miles in the evening because I wanted to be supercharged for this. And I was feeling tired, but it sort of backfired because as soon as I got back, I feel exhausted. But whatever, because I made a commitment. Today is 4 days until Electro Rock Love. And on this day, day 4, we're covering the 4th element, which is entertainmentecommerce.com. Hashtags are hashtag entertainment e-commerce, hashtag entertainment e-com. And I'll go into what this concept is. If you missed yesterday, the day 5 presentation was related to the social enterprise charitable element, which is Operation Loyal Guardian. In that, I got emotional. It was pretty intense. My Aunt Olga, 90 years old, jumped on. And, she jumped on. We didn't have a conversation, but I suddenly experienced I had a divine experience, just being happy to be alive and knowing certain people that are good quality people. And good quality people are hard to come by, but I want to share this with you right now. If you are authentic and you have a good heart, don't lose that, okay? Because I'm like a serial good person, and I tend to look for people that are similar to me. And they're hard to find, but every now and then I find someone that mirrors me, and it's real and it's genuine and they're authentic, and it makes life that much more cool. But there's a lot of other people out there, and there's no hate. It's just people are people. Everybody's different, but the certain principles that we want to present and project and be a part of, that's this whole Thriving Lives concept, is that people are authentic and they aspire to do good things and leave the world better than they found it. All right. So, and we discussed all that yesterday with the Operation Loyal Guardian. Today we're going to talk about entertainment e-commerce, and the concept is in order to do good in the world and make things better, you can't take that approach with people, because people generally are self-serving and self-aware, selfish could be in a negative way, could be in a positive way. So the point is, part of that is entertainment. People like entertainment. So what we're doing is, with this whole concept, we're taking entertainment and we're actually making it fun, exciting, positive, of course, and linking that to the social enterprise. So whether it's product sales, services, events, people are enjoying it, having a good time, and in the backdrop, and it's known as well, we are actually doing good in the world. So I first wanted to discuss the problems, okay? So, because we'll talk about problem solution. The problem that I'm seeing, and if you're half aware, half conscious in 2023, you're going to see a degenerative. And I'm not saying every culture around the world, but massive, Western cultures are degenerative and falling apart, and people are losing their sense of morality, and people are screwing each other over, and the idols and the people that we used to look up to are very different now. And some would even say they espouse, or they present almost like a demonic type energy, okay? So what we are doing is we are countering that. And it's not this type of, and that's what I love about the music that I'm creating. So I'm just one artist in this infrastructure. But the reason I'm creating the art that I'm creating and presenting it the way I'm presenting it is because it doesn't have to be goody two shoes. It's not like, one side is edgy and demonic and degenerative in terms of the culture, and then you have this other side that's like, like some spiritual thing, right? We can have it a little bit, the groovy and a little bit dirty and a little bit, whatever, right? But the messaging is positive. It's about self-evolution. If it's about, I love to write about love and relationships and stuff. If there's a subject, if there's a female that I'm singing about, there's one, right? So the premise of the song, maybe it's a little bit wacky. Like I want, I'm not, I want to do more than just hold your hand and you're gonna know that, But in that process, I'm talking about one person, So, and giving this sense of monogamy and presenting moral ideas. So with that said, that's the solution. And the way the formula works, again, you could check out entertainmentecommerce.com. If you go there, it'll explain the whole formula. And whether you are, it could be anybody that wants this to work, because we have an affiliate program where whoever you are, there's a way to get involved, help promote it, and earn income from it. So there's that stream for everybody that it's available. And we're in the process of getting experts on board with thrivinglives.group, experts in the areas of different types of marketing, e-commerce, not even related to entertainment e-commerce, but different tools and strategies and ways to elevate yourself. And the whole point is, when you elevate yourself and you have more resources and capabilities, the idea is that you use it for positive things, right? Including, like we discussed before, helping vulnerable children, which is what my focus is, helping children that have been abused, neglected, possibly orphans, this sort of thing. So there's, and I made the point yesterday, I had a divine, amazing experience volunteering with orphans, but I'm only one person. So the idea is, before I check out in this life, if I were to just help one, I only have limited time, right? So it's like, if I can only help one person, per time, I won't be able to help many. So the point is, if I'm able to expand this enterprise, and it clicks and people get it and they start to support and we grow, then we can help a whole lot of people and we could change the whole world, okay? So, the formula, the concept, what I'll do is I'll focus, there's a publishing element, there's different products and services and events and all this, right? But what I'll do is keep it simple just to explain, and we'll use songs as a structure for the project. So what it is basically, you take intellectual property, we take something from nothing, we create something that people like, that people want to listen to, they want to buy. If it's and the idea would be to brand it in a way where we could put it on clothing, this sort of idea. So you create intellectual property, you put it in different ways that it could be purchased, streaming, downloads, on products, it could be accessories, shirt, clothing, whatever. So it's available to be purchased, and then you drive the traffic. So we're going to go into those elements today about how it works. I'm actually, as I speak, I'm going to be looking at the page entertainmentecommerce.com that redirects to the Thriving Lives Group site, and it's one of the pages, but you'll be able to see the structure and how it works. So basically what it is, first we need stay with me, sorry. So first we need the product, the song. And again, I'm just one example. So I'm creating these different songs, and my approach, I have a strategy where we can help bring traffic in. So for example, 1st of May is one of my songs, And 1st of May happens to be Global Love Day. But on that day, we also have many people, I specifically, because it's a love song, 1st of May. I think it's pretty cool. Check it out. It's now available everywhere, including Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Also, while I'm at it, check out Girl Named Chi, because it's the same concept. So the idea is we create this project, this song, and right now, as we speak, it is the 20th of September, 2023. Right now, my reach and influence is very limited, right? So the idea is, how do we get this thing to accelerate faster? We reach out, and this is part of the formula, we reach out to influencers and sponsors and people that already have reach, that like the concept, the overall concept of the social enterprise project, of the social enterprise itself, and the project. So 1st of May, for example, I've already researched, there are approximately 80 to 85 female influencers that of all different levels and different levels of followers, everything from a few thousand to million to tens of millions. So the idea is we contact them, and I'm in the process now of doing that. We contact them and we see if this resonates with anyone. If it does, and again on the site, part of the formula is they're automatically built in. So for example, there's the artist. So we need to create the project. The artist creates the project. The artist may or may not already be an influencer. So if they're already an influencer, they already have a big piece of the pie because they can create the content, and they're able to generate traffic. So they get a huge portion of the revenue share, okay, the income share. So that's one element. The other thing, I'll just tell you what the elements are, and then you'll get a sense. So there's the artist, which is the creator. There's the traffic. This is for digital products, by the way. So what I'll do is I'll break it down into digital products and physical products. So first, and again, we're going to focus on songs. So for the digital products, we have streams, downloads, and any other source that is related to digital where there's no physical exchange of products, okay? So 30, I'll just tell you, and I'll give you the percents, right? Just so you know, and this is the running formula now. We may make adjustments, but this is what we're going with to start. Artists receive 30% of everything that comes in, right? The artists receive 30%. This could be split up if different artists are involved. It gets shared amongst the artists. And then there is the traffic generation, which covers 40%. That traffic generation can also be broken down. When it comes to streams and downloads, because it's difficult to track in terms of like affiliate type systems where someone would get a distinct code, like a tracking code, it's difficult to do that for digital product sales, streams, and downloads. So what we do is we get an influencer or sponsor, someone that has the ability to generate traffic, and it is a timed agreement. But the agreement is of a fair length, 18 months, for example. Some structure like this, and they're able to promote, post on social, get the word out there, and then they automatically get payments from the income that comes in. Okay, so if they, for example, if an influencer, we guarantee 10% from the digital sales, and again, it's up to 40, but we may split it up, then boom, every time we give 10%, and then the idea is we want to make sure that there's, loyalty together. So there'd be a renewal period later. So if they're actively involved and promoting it, and like, for example, if there's a lovely lady out there who's born on the 1st of May, and she's into it and she's promoting, and she, every 1st of May is coming around and she's, making it a big deal, then why would we want to change that, right? So it's like, we're looking for good partners and loyal partners. And if, for example, if we make the deal and whoever the influencer is kind of like they promote a little bit and whatever, and it dies off, that's fine. We made the deal. but then when the time is up, we can look for someone else for some fresh blood that would come in. So it's a fair deal, and everyone's happy. That's the concept there with the influencers. And again, this is all related to digital so far. Then management. So Thriving Lives takes 20%. So everything else gets shared, and I'll explain the other numbers as well. But the management fee is Thriving Lives just running the system, okay? There are two other elements. One is the social protection, which is Operation Loyal Guardian, and that's 5%. So every time there's a stream or a download or any sort of digital sale, there's just 5%. Goes cha-ching, 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 okay, into that. The other 5%, and it depends, this may be part of the same process, right? Like we may link it together if there's no specific subject. But the idea of the subject, it's when the artist creates the song, it could be anything. If you, for example, I've created a song and it's directly related to a Buddhist group, Plum Village, I highly recommend you go. You don't even need to research much about it. I recommend not to do that. But Plum Village has a 5-day retreat. They have 5 or 6 centers around the world, a couple in US and Europe. They have one in Hong Kong. I think in Thailand they have one. But the point is, just go to the 5-day retreat. It's super chill. Doesn't matter. It's not about religion or faith. It's super chill. The vibe is so lovely. And you can become, I don't care if you're the most hardcore guy or girl out there, you can become vulnerable. And it feels amazing. And you can let your guard down. And the people there, like the vibe is just on point. So I actually went several years ago. I didn't know what to expect. And I had an amazing life-changing experience, which inspired me to, for many years, I stopped writing, I stopped creating. I just wasn't, I sort of started to let my life drift and figure, I'll just keep breathing until I stop breathing and whatever, And then I went to Plum Village, and I just had this amazing experience where I didn't even plan to get into this today, but the point is, I was able to get a sense of what the true God nature is. I was able to experience what God is. Anyway, it was cool. And that inspired me suddenly to create more music. So the point, and I'm getting back to this with the subject, one or more of my songs, I'm working on them, I definitely are connected to Plum Village. So the idea is to give a % to them just because I was inspired by them. So that's where I love songs. My live. Yo, what's up? We're back. It paused for a second. So the point I was making is when I write the love songs, some of them may be true stories. Some of them may just be made up, but I always have a subject. So it's like an artist that would paint, and he might not, try to hook up with the girl, but he might see her and say, "Hey, I think you're very beautiful, and I'd like to paint you," something like this. It's the same idea, but I do it with, I draw words from my heart. That's how you became a work of art. Loveful. I'm not falling, already fell. I gotta tell. So, that's going to be performed on, I'm going to do a quick, on Saturday, the 23rd of September at 11 p.m., New York time. It's positive, passionate, a little bit crazy, and changing the world. Electro Rock Love, electrorocklove.com, electrorocklove.com. I'm crazy tired. All right. Hey, so I'll just go. I want to get to the point. So, again, I'm going to go through it quickly now. So within the income share digital structure, we have artists that take 30%. We could split it up amongst the artists. 40% goes to traffic generation, and this is to influencers, marketers, sponsors, and this is a timed. Stay with me. The artist is an infinite royalty for artists. For the traffic generation, this is a timed agreement, so we can always ensure that this project has fresh blood, people that are ensuring that we're getting traffic, okay? Management, of course, we manage it, so it's continuous, that's 20%. And then the other two it's forever, right? Like infinite royalties, 5% for the subject, whoever or whatever organization the song was created for, that's the subject. So that's what's so cool, because for example, like with my music, there's a girl, there's more than one girl, but it's like, just because I got inspired, I'm now gonna send them a royalty forever, and thank you, so gotta spread the love, right? So and then also the child protection, which is Operation Loyal Guardian, that of course is forever as well. So the last thing I'm going to cover today is the actual physical products. So we have an e-store which is built into thrivinglives.group. And again, this is a membership site. It has an e-commerce function. There's also forums, groups, and so it's like it's a community. But within this, we're working on getting these other resources and tools related to how to improve yourself in all ways, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally, mindset, all this kind of stuff. Your money, if I didn't mention it. So that's the whole concept, right? So we're working on it. So the income share related to products, we have an on-demand infrastructure. So every product is basically, on-demand is where there's a manufacturer on standby for different products. Currently, we're focused on apparel, but we're looking to expand into health supplements, perfume, of course, because that Girl Named Chi fragrance is going to be something lovely. Okay? I smell it already. Girl Named Chi. Loving it. So, the point is, we're looking to expand, and we're in the process of going into other types of products. But the way this works now, the artist is the same structure. So 30%. So for example, any artist or creator out there is an application on here. So it's 30% infinite royalty. When you're dead, it goes to whoever else, right? Like, this is the point. Like, once you commit, and the artist, this is how it would work. This is how it works. You can, it's basically just, it's like you give the rights to one creative piece of work to Thriving Lives, the infrastructure, but in that process, you're signing a royalty deal where you get infinite royalties, and then you allow, because the idea is Thriving Lives builds a portfolio. Thriving Lives Records has a portfolio of single tracks from a variety of different artists of different levels. Some may be huge right now. Some maybe were huge in the past, but they're well known and they'll do it. Some are up and coming and they're going to be huge in the future, right? But everyone commits to this positive idea where they know a portion of this is going to help vulnerable children, and it's going to leverage, right? All these different artists, it's going to feed each other. So the artists, whether it's digital products or physical products, 30% goes to the artist, okay? And it's infinite royalties. Subject, same thing. So, any subject out there, I gave the example of Plum Village. Plum Village gets 5% of all sales, whether it's digital or physical. Same thing with Loyal Guardian, the child protective element of the social enterprise. Management as well, right? So management is 20%, and we run it, okay? And then the breakdown, it's a bit different, because I know before we talked about with digital products, we have a timed arrangement with influencers, marketers, sponsors, okay? But with the physical products, what we now have, it's excellent actually. You can go on to thrivinglives.group, and we have an affiliate program. It's actually two different programs. One is an internal system where you get a code, like a number code, and anything that you sell on the site, you get 20% commission on it. So it's any ticket sales, product sales, services, and we're building all kinds of different services and products, etc. Some of these could be higher ticket items, so the 20% is solid. The other program, this is a very simple, it's integrated into the site, but that's a flat 20%. Stay with me, the other affiliate program, it's an external system, but you'll see it on the site. If you go to thrivinglives.group, you need to become a member, and in the members area, it's on the navigation at the top. In the members area, you'll see commissions. So you just click commissions, it'll bring you to the site where you sign up for the integrated system, and you also go to an external one, it'll redirect. I think that site is partners.thrivinglives.group. That'll get you there. But that's the external one. That one is much more robust. It has like a coupon program. This is the one we're specifically making for, it could be for anybody, but for influencers, where they might say it's a specific campaign, there's coupons. They can, instead of having a code, they can say, hey, mention whatever their name is, right? Hey, mention Susie, and mention Susie at purchase, and you get some benefit. But because they mention Susie, they type in Susie at the purchase, Susie gets the credit, and then that's how we know to pay Susie the commission. So that's how that structure works. And what you'll find, it says 32% goes to affiliates. We've basically calculated 20% commission, but we have to look at the cost of goods. So this is, stay with me. It is, we have to calculate the cost of goods, right? So this is, the affiliate gets 32%. Stay with me, because I know we're live. I worked out the numbers. I'm just trying to remember here. The point is, I worked out the numbers. The numbers work. They get, the number is higher here. It says 32% because we have to take out off, we have to delete, we have to minus, we have to subtract the cost of the goods. And then when you calculate it like that, it comes out to 20% for the affiliate. So we can simply say 20% is what you get from from what we earn. That's what it is. They get 20% from what we earn. Okay. Oh. Anyway, I'll work it out. I'm tired. I worked out the numbers. I'm clear. So, all right. That's all I have for today. So again, it's 4 days until Electro Rock Love. It's positive, passionate. No, I'm going to start with passionate first, I think. Electro Rock Love. Passionate, positive, a little bit crazy, and changing the world. Electro Rock Love. ElectroRockLove.com. ElectroRockLove.com. All right? Go there, click on event. It'll bring you to the page. It is the 23rd of September. That's a Saturday at 11 p.m. New York time. Come check it out. All right? So thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right? I'll try to get some good sleep. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.